It's a pretty tight squeeze. When I took the tires off, I didn't want the trailer to be stuck in the way. So it was a pain in the ass to get them off, but it was tucked away. Here's what I have to be working with. I don't know if you guys can see this. Kinda. Those leaf springs are completely just sprung. I mean, they've been overloaded and worn out for a lot longer than they should have. The guy that was using this trailer before did a lot of just sketchy things, and instead of doing correct repairs, he would just do little band-aids. So one thing that we found was when we were bringing the trailer here from storage, one of the leaf springs just snapped, completely snapped. So we pulled it over, jacked it up, looked at it, and right where it broke, the guy had just, it looked like it broke before, but the guy just pushed it back together and then welded it. So he welded the leaf spring right where it broke, and then he welded a couple other spots on the leaf spring to give it more support. So basically that leaf spring wasn't even doing its job, because now it won't flex with all the welds and it's gonna break, which it did. I'm just glad that we weren't hauling the Supras down to California and all of a sudden the axle broke then, or the leaf spring. But big mess. Anyway, needless to say, I'm gonna get those tires on, pull it out so we can work on it back there. I'm gonna take the tires off again and then replace all those old leaf springs, the cradle or the saddle, whatever you want to call it. And it should be almost brand new. Got these off, pulled it out, so you can kind of see, especially on this one, where we had to grind away the old bolts when we had to replace this leaf on the fly after it broke when we were trying to bring it here. So we're going to replace this whole unit, the leaf springs, the two other leaf springs on the other side too. Let's see, we got all new hardware. And this is when air tools come in handy. So we're going to be using the compressor, because those bolts, trying to get them off with hand tools, holy shit. You guys probably didn't see that because I had the camera pointed at this one, but I already got one off. Like butter. Oh, so much better. Oh. That's how seized they are. Welcome to day 2 of the trailer bullshittery. Last time I ran out of time and I actually needed a blade so I could cut a bolt. Let me show you where we're at. So here, bolt gone, leaf gone, bolt gone, bolt gone. New leaf is still in, but this will not come apart. And I think the nut is like a 40mm socket, and I really don't want to go buy a 40mm socket just for that, so we're going to cut it off. And this is how we're going to cut it off. I have a Sawzall that I've yet to use, that I was given as a gift. We're going to see how good it cuts. I hope I got the right blade. Holy shit. I got it part way. I don't know if you can see that. In one spot it was a little bit hard to keep cutting, so I just snipped it right on the end. So let's get the new stuff on and see if we can test load these Supras so we can make it down to Long Beach for Toyota Fest. It is looking so much better. Look at that. New leaf, new cradle, all the way over. Now we just have to get the U-bolts, then we have to do the other side. And then we're done. Well, then we have to make it look pretty. So we're gonna grind down all the rust, paint it, maybe replace the fenders. We'll see. But at least function will be ready. We got nice new rims. Beautiful. Now the suspension is new, wheels are new, tires are brand new. We're ready to go. Honestly, I have to do the other side as well, but I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna pull it at the end of the driveway and see if I can get both Supras on. So hopefully, and it should, I'll have to measure it again just to make sure, but Ruby and Clyde should fit back to back. All right guys, we are here day 20 on this damn trailer build. I got Chris here with me today. So he's gonna be helping me. We're gonna get this side of the trailer done, get those leaves replaced so you can see how shitty they look. But we're gonna replace that. I'm gonna do some cutting, get rid of all this junk that the guy that had before it ruined.
I don't want you guys to catch the sparks.
Much better. There. Try and get the...
Clean it up. We'll weld it back on. So straight. It's so rusted and shitty right now. Stop making it. Okay. Stroke. Stroke. We're never gonna get across the Atlantic at this pace. Here, look. I'll do the other one. Watch. How long it should have taken. Shit, I let it go.
You're saying?
Boom! That's all it would have taken. Hold my weight.
We had to cut through this. Jesus, focus. Look how thick this is though. You can kind of get an idea. There we go. Oh, nope. There, right there. It's hella thick. Huh, Chris?
I'm hella thick. I'm self-conscious. Please buy me dinner.
And by the way, I'm wearing, let's see if we can get better lighting.
It's dirty.
Looks good. Is it dirty? I'm wearing one of our new shop shirts. It doesn't have our embroidered patch on
I
it.
thought it was a normal shirt.
It looks kind of like a normal shirt, but it's not. It's really thick. It's the Cap brand, if anybody knows Cap or has used that. So it's a mechanic shirt. The ones we have online have the embroidered patch with We Ride on it, so go check it out. Very comfortable, very durable. I've been crawling all over this shit and it hasn't hurt. What are we doing now, Chris?
Putting the tires on.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Tire. What about after that?
Making a welding table.
We're gonna weld a table.
Better hurry. Losing daylight.
I don't know if you want to call it a stroke of luck that it happened now, or bad luck, but when trying to back it out, the steering went out, and I was like, what happened? Completely broke. Was that the pitman arm? So, no steering. So now Chris is going to do a nice little driveway weld job. Don't worry, we know. We're not going to drive around with it like this. This is just this is just a temporary fix to get it to where the trailer's not blocking the whole cul-de-sac. We can move the truck and park it and then get it fixed appropriately when we can. But we both work early in the morning, so we can't do it tonight. We just have to move it. Sorry guys, so I didn't record the last little bit of that pitman arm issue. Basically what happened is we tried to weld it back together just for a temporary fix to get it out of the street and into the driveway. Didn't work. The second I would turn it at all, it would just pop the weld because we were just welding on 110, so it just wasn't getting enough penetration. So basically, the next day, I sat under the truck almost all day after work and tried to get the pitman arm nut off and just replace it myself, a driveway job. And it literally took all day. Penetrators, like the PB blaster, wasn't working, wasn't breaking it loose. I ultimately had to just cut it. So I took an angle grinder and a cutting wheel, and I cut the nut really close to the threads and as far into the pitman arm that I could, and I finally was able to break it free and get those off, put on the new pitman arm, and it is good to go. So we didn't get to put the Supras on the trailer and show you that, but we will. The trailer is, well, the truck and the trailer are at Burt Brothers currently getting trailer brakes installed, so we can stop a little bit easier when we have both Supras on there going on road trips. So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed my struggles. That trailer has a lot of work, but it has a lot of potential too. So we're gonna make it real nice, and we're gonna give it that We Ride touch. So stay tuned. Till next time, we should have another video coming out soon. Like we said, we are back full speed. We're going to try to post as much as we can. Thanks, guys.